Hello everybody. My name is Pasi Kankaanpaa. I'm CEO of Biomendex, a bone graft company based in Tampere, Finland. Let's talk about the bones. Did you actually know that there's 11,000 operations daily requiring bone grafts? That's a lot. In US, that means 7,500 operations. And of those, 1,000 operations failed and require revision surgery. There are solutions available, but the solutions are mediocre at best. They are difficult to use, and the surgeons do not trust whether the graft actually stays in the defected site. Even the golden standard autografting doesn't really tick all the boxes. It takes more time, it increases the pain for the patient, and it increases the risk of infections. Imagine the brick. You have a defect in your bone. Imagine the brick that doesn't fit in. What you need to do? You can't change the brick. You have to take the Dremel and make the hole bigger. That's tedious. That takes more time. We have a solution, adapters. It's a malleable bone graft made of same materials. So the bioactivity is the same, safety is proven. But it's malleable, and you can really squeeze it there to the defect, and it stays there. It doesn't drop like most of the competing products. So that's your choice. You can use the bricks, or you can use the malleable option we are offering here, with the same bioactivity, with the same safety profiles. We have done our first in human clinical trial already, pilot testing, but that proved the efficacy and safety what we are claiming here. We have the preclinical data from our vet surgeries already. 1,500 animals has been operated successfully without no complaints so far. And this dental study here confirmed these findings. In addition, from the usability point of view, from the graft migration point of view, both cases were confirmed. Patients loved it, dentists loved it, and the graft actually stayed in the socket, in the tooth socket, without any coverage or any stitches. So basically, challenge solved. From the value proposition point of view, if you have something which is bioactive, which is safe, which is easy to use, and which stays in the socket, in a defect in this case, you can create or you can shorten the surgery times, you can decrease the number of revision surgeries, you can alleviate the pain for the patients, and you can lower the risks for the infections. Altogether, we are talking about $1 billion annual savings in the US healthcare alone. If you look at the competitors who are out there, none of these are really ticking the box when it comes to the usability and when it comes to how to make sure that your graft actually stays in the defect. And those 2 points are the major points what we have been trying to solve with adapters. And we think we have nailed it. We have the bone graft, it stays there, no matter how much I'm raising and flapping this bone here, it stays there. From the market perspectives, commercial bone graft markets is basically, you can divide it in two, allografts and then biomaterials. But these commercial ones, they cover only 45% of the surgeries as we speak. The rest is still done via autografting, so taking the bone graft from the patient, him or herself. Even despite the drawbacks of the autografting. So the market is more than double of that, actually, the addressable market. Our goal is to achieve 10% market share in the commercial sector within the next 10 years, gradually increasing the market share. But our desire is to actually go towards the autograft market. That's, if any product can do that, adapters can do that. Vet business, that's where we have started the commercial operations already. It's a brilliant blue ocean market for us. It brings us some early revenue, and perhaps even more importantly, it brings us preclinical data all the time, constantly. But the northern star for us is definitely the clinical market. And there we have started on the spinal side. Q submission for spine 510K has been submitted. We have started the preclinical study. We anticipate to do the final 510K submission springtime 25. For the other indications, what you see here, oral maxillofacial extremities, we are also having the preliminary plans already in place, and there we are heavily leaning on the collaboration together with the Mayo Clinic. From market point of view, as you can see here, spine is really, really important market segment. It covers 70% of the total commercial bone graft markets. So that's really, really highlighting that point. For the modeling purposes, basically, we have used the comparative pricing here because we are still assessing the pricing and we are still assessing the reimbursement details. So we are just using the street price here for this analysis. And also we have been mimicking to some extent models of the more recent players in this field, namely bone support and kuros, but having our own twist there. From the traction point of view, we have secured 6.5 million investments, angel investments, grants, in order to develop the IP of this technology. And the IP is owned by the company fully. But more lately, because we are moving towards the commercialization, we have been trying to build up the clinical collaboration network in US, working very closely with Mayo, but also with Wake Forest, North Carolina. From the roadmap point of view, clear focus on US market, but also we want to extend the vet business and also continue the CE mark in clinical trial. And the other indications are then coming on, as well as the manufacturing scale-up. We are looking for an additional 10 million investment in 2 tranches in order to execute that roadmap I just showed you. In first phase, we concentrate on 510K clearances of spine and oral segment, market entry, execution activities, as well as scale-up of the manufacturing and moving or doing the tech transfer to US setup. In the second phase, then concentrating more on the EU clinical trial as well as on the other indications. Yes, that's it. Let's change the bone grafting practices together. We are here with the team, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to come back to us, and then we can go in more depth. Thank you.